Good morning. Happy Monday. Hey, PVT. Good morning, everybody. We are going to get Lori in this morning for our Monday morning message. And let's see. I think we got her. There we go. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy Monday. Good morning.
Hey.
So we just wanted to jump on this morning for our Monday morning message. Happy Monday, everybody. And Lori and I talked a little bit this morning about what message we had and what kind of resonated. And we've come up with a topic this morning that we think is probably beneficial for everybody, especially for us.
Yeah, so it's this whole concept that words matter. And so the way we think, the words that we speak, they do matter. And so we were talking about self-talk this morning before we got on. And just that one little shift in really being purposeful about what you're thinking, the words that you're thinking, specifically about yourself, but really about the world in general. Just knowing that those things matter, and it's a simple thing, but it is, if you really start looking at what you're saying to yourself, what you're thinking about yourself. Most people struggle with it a little bit. I'd say I know I do, have doubts and things like that come up, but just shifting that to really understanding that the words that you say and that you think do matter. And anything that you say after the word I am, I know a lot of us have heard that's two of the most powerful words in the dictionary is I am, and what you say after that. So a lot of people go around saying I'm tired or I'm so lazy or whatever those words are. Just shifting that a little bit, because whatever comes after those words may come to be. So why don't you create what you want versus creating this cycle of negative?
Well, and one of the things that, and I know in the Positive Vibe Tribe, we've had a post with it said it before, but if you talk to your friends like you talk to yourself, you may not have any.
Right.
I think that it's truly what you say to and about yourself constantly in your brain as much as anywhere else, and what that looks like. And it starts at an early age. I mean, it's something that I've struggled with my entire life. This morning, having this conversation with Lori, I said, I got to get my coffee because I'm struggling. I am struggling. Yeah. I said it out loud. And Lori was like, well, of course you are, because you just told the universe that you wanted to struggle. And she's right. So I had to reframe. And it's constant reframing. It's constant to putting the work in. And we were talking about, I've gotten a 12-year-old Seth, and he sometimes will say, and he did it recently, he was going to ask me a question, and I said, what, baby? I didn't understand you. And he said, never mind, I'm just a dummy, because he knew the answer. And I said, wait, we don't say that to ourselves. We don't think that about ourselves. You already knew the answer, so maybe you're a smarty. And so we really, I think it's early on, reframing it for ourselves, teaching our kids to reframe it for our friends. Thank you, Lori. I think it's just that constant reminder. And we talked about too, surrounding yourself with people who will help you constantly rethink things in that positive light. It can absolutely make all the difference. So one of the practices I have is in my journal. At the very front, I have a list of I ams, and I write I am this, and there's lists. There's probably 150 on this list. And when I'm struggling, when I do have that day that maybe I don't feel worthy or I don't feel like I'm enough, I'll pull that out and read some of those I ams, and I'll try to write at least 2 more that day that I know resonate with me. And it really does change the way I'm looking at myself and the way I'm looking at my day.
Yeah, so one of the exercises I've done before, it takes a little bit of time, but is writing out a whole list of those things that you say that are negative to yourself. I am not worthy, I am not enough, whatever those things are. And then going back and scratching through them like with a red pen, and then writing a whole list of things that replace that are more positive. And I don't do that often, but I have done it in the past, and it just almost shifts your mindset just a little bit, so that you are really thoughtful, intentional about it when you are speaking
Absolutely.
your words out to the universe, in your brain, whatever.
Right. All right. So everybody, I am going to have a good day. I hope you guys do too.
Yes, we're going to have a great week.
Yes. Happy Monday, everybody. Y'all have a good one.